Welcome to the series of transformation. In this video, I am up with the second type of transformation, which is interchange of degree of comparison. See, if you haven't seen the first type, I'm going to put down the link of it in the description box. You can go there and you can check that out. To start with how questions are being asked from the students. Okay, so they usually ask you to begin the sentence with no other or very few, or they can ask you to use as dash as or est form in the sentence, or they can even ask you to change the sentence into positive or comparative or superlative. Okay, so we have degrees of comparison. That is, the first one is positive, second is comparative, and the third one is superlative. See, while transforming, one must keep this in mind that the meaning should not change. The sentence which is given, it should not lose its original meaning. Let's see this through a chart. See, how will you recognize whether the sentence given is in its positive form or comparative or superlative? For that, if you see as plus the adjective plus as, let's say as wise as or as tall as, then this thing should strike in your mind that definitely this is going to be the positive sentence. In the same way, when you see er or ier present in a sentence with than or more with than, then definitely that's going to be the comparative form, the sentence which has comparative degree in it. Alright, so for example, he is better than, he is wiser than, she is taller than. So all these are the examples of comparative degree. And when you'll see the, which is the definite article, with most or est form of verb, then that sentence is going to be the superlative form. Let's suppose Kolkata is the largest town in India. So the largest, alright. Or we can say Harry is the cleverest boy in the class, the cleverest. So all these are the examples of superlative form. So we have three types in this form of transformation. For example, Shakuntala is the best drama in Sanskrit. So we have the best in the sentence. So the sentence is superlative. Okay, when we'll convert or transform the superlative into comparative, you can keep one thing in mind, that the beginning always remains the same. See, in superlative, the beginning is Shakuntala is. Even in comparative, we have Shakuntala is. Now we are going to change the degree, better than, which is the comparative form, any other drama in Sanskrit. So the answer is Shakuntala is better than any other drama in Sanskrit. And when you are going to transform the sentence into positive one, the answer will be no other drama in Sanskrit is as good as Shakuntala. So we have as good as, and this thing indicates that the sentence has been converted into positive one. So we have the second type now, which says Ashoka was one of the greatest of Indian kings. See, in the previous question, which was Shakuntala is the best drama in Sanskrit. So in that sentence, we knew that no other drama in Sanskrit is as good as Shakuntala, or Shakuntala was one of its kind. Okay, so in this sentence we have Ashoka was one of the greatest of Indian kings. So when you are going to convert or transform superlative into comparative, the beginning will remain the same. And then you are going to change the degree. Ashoka was greater than most other Indian kings. Or you can even write Ashoka was greater than many other Indian kings. Are you getting it? And when you are going to transform this sentence into positive one, the answer will be very few Indian kings were as great as Ashoka. Okay, so let's see the third type, which says, I am as strong as him. This was the positive one. And when you are going to transform this into comparative, the answer is going to be, he is not stronger than I. So we have stronger plus than, that is ER form plus than in the comparative form. This was the third type where you can convert the positive into comparative, but you cannot convert the sentence into the superlative. Okay, here's an example. No other metal is as precious as gold. This is the positive form because we have as precious as. Gold is more precious than any other metal. This is the comparative form because we have more precious than. And gold is the most precious of all metals. This is the superlative form because we have the, which is the definite article, plus most precious. I hope you are getting through these examples. Let's take another example. Pragya is one of the cleverest girls in the class. This is superlative because we have one of the cleverest. EST form is present here along with the definite article, which is the. Pragya is cleverer than many other girls in the class. This is the comparative form because we have cleverer ER plus than. And few girls in the class are as clever as Pragya. So we have few girls plus as clever as. The whole of the sentence comprises into the positive one. I hope you are clear with the explanation and through these examples. I am putting down some more questions and the answers along with them in the description box below. You can write in the comment box what all difficulties are you facing nowadays in these sentences, or even if you have some difficult questions in your textbooks or in your previous examination papers, so you can put them down in the comment box. I would definitely try to solve them from my end. Thank you.